Bailey. First of all, I love you. You're my best friend, my fiercest ally, and my constant companion. You're kind, compassionate, selfless, hardworking, book smart yet naive, and my favorite grammar nerd. I knew from the moment we met in the backyard of Gold Spike in downtown Las Vegas you were special. I knew after I got in my car to kiss you on our first date that you were someone I was going to fall hard for. And I knew after I sunk that hole in one, our second date playing mini golf, that you were obviously going to fall hard yourself. I'm so excited our journey has led us here, and now we get to spend the rest of our lives together. I vow to always do my best to make you smile and make you laugh, especially on those rare days you get stressed out or hangry. I vow to always keep you hydrated so there are no more surprise emergency room trips. I vow to support your hopes, your dreams, and ambitions, and make sure our marriage is a partnership of equals. And I vow to never stop finding new things to love about you, even if your constant early bedtimes sometimes make that difficult. I will always keep exploring new restaurants, activities, and places with you, and I will make sure we make our decisions together, even when you really don't want to make one. I will be there for you in the good times, and I will be there in the bad, even though the bad never actually feel that bad when I'm with you. I'm so excited for a lifetime of adventures together filled with joy, happiness, and laughter. I love you, and I promise I will always do so as long as we both shall live.
First met that tall, handsome sports reporter as an intern 5 years ago, I never would have thought we'd end up here. Despite multiple moves on my end over the next few months, we found each other in Las Vegas again, and I'm so glad we did. I could spend all day talking about how great of a person you are and how happy I am that you came into my life, how you're my rock when things get stressful, how you've been incredibly supportive of my career, how the little gestures like having coffee ready for us in the mornings or slow dancing with me in the kitchen after a hard day mean the world to me. You are the kindest, smartest, goofiest man I know, and you are also my best friend, and I'm so happy that I'll soon be able to call you my husband as well. I know I can be indecisive at times, but this is the easiest decision of my life. So here are the actual vows. Ben, I promise to always be there to support you and encourage you as you do for me. I promise to love and cherish you through the good times and the bad, no matter what lies ahead. I promise to keep an eye on the Twins game for you when you have to step away, even if I have no idea what's going on. From here on out, it's you and me. I love you, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
This ring
as a symbol of my commitment to you,
as a symbol of my commitment to you,
and to our love for each other.
and to our love for each other.
You have my heart always.
You have my heart always.
I give you this ring
As a symbol of my commitment to you,
as a symbol of my commitment to you,
and to our love for each other.
and to our love for each other.
You have my heart always.
You have my heart always.
I pronounce that you are husband and wife. Let me share a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Gotz.
She would say, well, we just talk when he comes down to get mail at the office, because at the time, Bailey sat next to the mailboxes. Fast forward to one of my favorite phone calls from Bailey about 4 years ago. She had just gotten back from one of her now bridesmaid Elaine's wedding, and yes, and Justin, sorry. She goes on to tell me the story about how Ben kept asking to buy her drinks, even though it was an open bar. Nice job, Ben. Bailey thought this was so funny when she was telling me. And at this point in the conversation, I tell Bailey, you know he likes you, right? And she responds with, oh no, but then goes to tell me he does get his mail at this office more than usual and typical. I think it was clear to just about everyone but Bailey that Ben liked her. And the next thing we know, they were going on their first date. So fast forward, when I first met Ben, he made the best first impression. We were at a Nebraska football game. We start heading up to the seats, and as some of you know, Memorial Stadium is absolutely packed on game days. So we were heading up, and it's my dad in the lead, then my mom, Bailey, Ben, and then me at the very end. I started noticing that every so often, Ben would look behind himself at me. After a few times of Ben looking back, I realized he was making sure that I wasn't getting lost behind him and the swarm of people behind him. I'm not sure if he even realized he was doing it, but right then I realized if he's checking on his girlfriend's little sister and making sure she isn't getting lost in the swarm behind him, he must do an absolute great job of checking in on Bailey. And that's when I knew Ben was the perfect guy for my sister, a guy that matched her kindness and thoughtfulness. As I kept getting to know Ben more, I got to see just how great he was and how much I liked Bailey and Ben together. First thing I noticed is how happy my sister was around him. She always laughed at all of his jokes, even when they weren't funny. Sorry, Ben. And her smile truly got a little bigger when she was around him. In fact, he's the sentimental one in the relationship, always surprising Bailey with thoughtful gifts or dates. I'm always telling Bailey that she needs to step up her game. I'm super happy to be able to call Ben family now. What a great addition. I see how happy you two make each other, and I'm glad we are all here today to celebrate the love you both share. Let's all raise our glasses to the bride and groom and wish them a lifetime of love and happiness. Cheers!
Because of the distance between Vegas and the Twin Cities, it took over for a year into your relationship for me to actually meet you in person. That said, I had intel on people on the ground in Vegas who were kind of feeding information of, is this a good fit? And I'm happy to report through some anonymous sources that it was, and I quote directly, Ben and Bailey are going to get married someday, which is in early 2019, probably only a few months after you started dating. Every review I got was absolutely glowing of you, and once I finally got to meet you, Bailey, I could see why. You were so kind, you're so fun, and you were so supportive of Ben. I'm so happy you'll be by his side for life. Plus, anyone who can handle 100+ Twins games on the TV per year is automatically a keeper in my book, so thank you for that.